Sagaraki won't be far.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna have 3 in just a second, looks like. Can you guys hear me? Cool. Yep. Everybody ready? Looks like we have plenty of anti-ogre, anti-special, anti-everything. Should be easy. So in here, we're just looking for supply.
There's no shortage of vermin to kill.
We're taking a peek at everyone's stuff. You guys want to do Tomes No Grim?
Oh, let's be about it.
So we're also
Every flame
talking,
needs
communicating,
fueling,
so everybody has
even
common
mine.
expectations for the run.
Ammunition here.
So looks like our repeater guy's got the right setup, so we'll go ahead and give him. We'll go ahead and give him the strength pot. I gave you the strength pot, so
This is the one. This street.
So notice the soldier didn't notice that we went to grab that. So we're watching. Oop. We're taking unnecessary hits. It's okay. Alright, I guess we'll pay a little bit of attention. Watch what they do.
Hook rats are about again. You've got the hook rat. Nice.
So it's pretty, in a situation like this, you can pretty much guarantee they're going to go for the horde. Like, that's what normal pubs are going to focus on. So we're looking for the duties that people aren't likely to do. So specials, likely to come here, here, and down through here, right in here. They're also likely to go through apothecary.
Ah, medical supplies. Ammunition here.
We're not pushing too fast. Okay. We've also noticed that the soldier likes to spam
Healing stuff.
on stone vermin, which is fine. Pretty chill group. No big deal, just gotta. See, like, right here, there's no reason for him to be doing what he's doing. We could just be
They're here,
progressing,
all right.
but it's cool, we're chill.
Probably watching us.
Come on, I know the way.
They'll come up and around this way. They go over the fence over here and then come to here.
Did you hear that? Tortured conduit.
Get out of this firing line.
We're watching for the Packmaster still. Expect him from the front somewhere.
Found ammunition for you lot.
Overusing melee, pretty common noob issue.
A good shot, I can't deny it.
There's not much left in me. Time to heal. Ready for action.
We'll grab this. So, assassin, they don't typically end up right on you in this spot. They're either going to be far front or far back, so you got a lot of time to react.
Assassin rat's dead.
Easy
Another
peasy.
way?
I like to carry with anti-special. Again, because it's the job that lower level players
Shalia's
typically have a hard
gifts
time
here.
learning.
Look, blessings of Shalia.
So mechanically, I mean, I've been working all day. I'm definitely not going to be on my game, and it's not going to matter. We're just going to play positioning. We're going to play smart roles. We're kind of letting the biggest noob dictate our positioning and our thing, which is okay. We're staying patient.
With the granary sacked, of course.
Have some decorum.
The thing I like about anti-special weapons, it's easy to clear off storm vermin before they become a problem. Let's come up through here, Saltspire.
Here comes a rat ogre.
We're gonna push all the way back downstairs, all the way back down, and take him back all the way down, guys.
But you'll hurt more. Rat ogre.
We'll take him right out here so you have easy climb killing soldier.
They're around here. I can smell them.
You can drop from floor to floor, Saltspire. You can drop from floor to floor. Look how silly that is. You don't even have to do anything. So just a little bit of communication.
Supplies.
Easy go.
Look, blessings of Shalia.
So you can tell Saltspire, he's been probably pubbing long enough that he gets frustrated.
Grab those bandages, Dory.
I tend to find that players that have been pubbing for a couple hundred levels tend to end up not playing so well
The gas rat.
because they get like impatient. They're in farm mode. They just kind of want to do their own thing. Lower level players tend to pay more attention to what other players are doing
Good job killing that poison
and
rat.
follow. So I expect, again, the least coordination organization from like mid-level players on average.
Look, ammunition. Here's a healing draft. Merchant quarter.
Easy hold it here.
That should be next.
Here's pretty safe, guys. You don't get backstabbed.
We've got a hook rat.
So I tend to use the fact that I can hold the spot without worrying about it too much. So I can go to the space I want us to hold and demonstrate that it's safe.
Flames consume me. Ah!
You kill him like you're possessed, sir. Burn them, pyromancer.
There's a nice little jump up right here, by the way.
Move this way. Pain won't stop me.
Taking damage.
So situations like this where you can go other ways and there's extra supplies and stuff, you can almost guarantee you guys are going to do like silly things, like spread out for supplies you don't need.
They'll burn. They'll burn.
It's you can try to like grab party leadership and be like, okay, we're pressing forward, but you know, good luck.
Magic is a crutch for weak minds.
Over communicating
Really?
on like things like
The
that,
same about faith.
you can kind of get people's ire up.
Just look at the state of the
Maybe
city.
a drink will get
Only
That was weird.
grim resolve and faith of steel can turn this tide.
Ratmen. They are quickly becoming my most hated.
You pretty much just have to accept that you're going to spend much longer looking for little side supplies than you ever needed to.
Weird stone apparatus. Let's kill on the rattling. There's a bomb here.
Let's drop and hang left, guys, so we can avoid this patrol.
The clever deer's gone mad.
Get one dead.
So I try to maintain, like, minimize communication and only do little positioning things that are very important.
Black rat.
Again, so I can keep up goodwill. mean, look how sloppy this combat's been. I've hardly done anything. Snipe that Stormvermin, snipe that specials, done a few commands to call out position, and a few decisions.
Got a runner. Right in his donglets.
Down this way!
Why don't we keep left through here?
Taking heavy damage. Sigmar wants us to ring
So sometimes you almost have to run forward to like send a signal that it's time to go. But of course the risk is then you're leaving someone up alone. So it's always trade-off. And as you do it, you try to take a peek to see what they're doing. I don't care. I got some ads.
Kill them any way you can!
Oop. Okay, I guess I'll pay attention.
They're gnawing my bones!
What am I doing?
Caution, don't waste it. Nearly a flesh wound. Ha!
Easy drop here. Let's go to the wall. Go to the wall.
Chucking bomb! Enjoy! Up and at them,
So you can pretty much expect bad players to make bad decisions like that. It's just an experience. Wall's always safer, but they don't know that yet. So in hordes, wall is almost always safer than out in the open. So as soon as you hear it, just run to the wall and try to run to the same wall. So like right there, just a little nice thing. No accusative, no fuck you, no whatever have you.
The Mark Platz is ahead.
I've been liking Bomb Trinket just because it's
Potion.
easy to save players that are about to fuck themselves. You can also use it to save really bad scenarios. I mean, it's absurd how strong it is.
Healing stuff!
I'm very unlikely to put myself in a
Let's get
position
here.
where it's necessary
Just one
for me
moment.
to save myself, but you can use it to save someone else.
I'm gonna char that hook rat! No time to waste. Gather the food and
Let's
throw it
hang
in
up
the
around the
water.
left side, and then we'll like make a clockwise rotation. So again, pretty big ads here. So we're gonna look for Storm Vermin and specials to snipe out. You can rely on them to do the easy stuff. Back here by the gate's pretty safe if we can make it.
That gun won't shoot again.
Urban, we'll try to leave you some.
A lot of times for trying to coordinate instruction, simple is more important than ideal. Drop in fight for.
Pardon, it's time to heal. Up you get, Sorensen. You stay upright longer if there's coin in it for you, Kruger.
Oh, bloody hell. I'll be as good as you.
I can rely on them
Holy
to heal. Yeah, the other stairs were easier, but I wanted to push up. Oh, look at the dwarf. So he didn't have enough situational awareness to see that we were doing this.
finds me ready.
That's okay.
Still plenty of room for ale. Did we find any yet?
Spasiba. We're running out of time.
GG, guys. Now, how much work did that take? Basically none. So what do? A couple simple calls. So positioning on a couple hordes and the call to run away from that difficulty spike on tower. Sniping specials in Stormburn before they're an issue, and moving the objective along. And that's really all it takes. Like, on Cata, you just really don't get that many difficulty spikes. So let's see how many of these we can do in a row. Till I get utterly bored. Okay. So those two, especially the Saltspire, is either a little low on the situational awareness, or team spirit. Again, and I think both of those things come from playing too much pub because you get tired of people kind of doing their own thing and you get frustrated. It's just like an inevitable thing. But both of those were pretty solid. Like, they were paying attention, they weren't running off on their own. They noticed when people were going for supplies and didn't say to themselves, well, fuck you, like, you shouldn't be doing that pathing. That pathing is bad, therefore I will leave you. So they were a pretty solid group. And I didn't do anything special. I mean, I wasn't even like half paying attention. Like, melee combat was sloppy as hell. I didn't get like 80% of the kills or something. A little bit of communication, situational awareness, and leadership there. And again, it's not always going to work because sometimes you're going to get people that just aren't going to listen. Or you're EU and there's going to be a language barrier or something. But for the most part, I think a little bit of foresight and a little bit of leadership is going to make your party so much more successful than Oodle's more mechanical skill. What else did we do that helped that run? We successfully evaluated... Oh, here comes Rick again. It's a little unfortunate because I'm trying to get some variety. But you'll notice that we also successfully evaluated within the first minute or two, especially just looking at their gear, what they're going to do and like what roles they're going to focus on. If you get a haste repeater soldier, you already know he's going to try to solo the ogre. Like, that's his thing. That's what he lives for. So giving him the strength pot and like setting him up to be good like that, like setting up your teammates to be good at what they're trying to do, it's going to make them like much more likely to play well as a team and have a good time. And when people are having a good time, they play like less self-centeredly, they pay attention to other people, like the team just works better. So we're going to try to read the team again. So we got Rick. We know Rick's going to be a little slow because he's got X sword and a little low on the situational awareness, like when we all pushed forward and he finished those 6 rats, the mini ambush. So not quite sure. I also try not to play elf so we get people to join us easier.
The vermin hide well. Their stench does not.
Alright, so we have a player with a lot of experience. Let's see. Red True Flight. Red Sword Dagger. So you can probably expect him to go for a lot of the Storm Vermin special kills. I mean, it's okay. I'll stick with this, because I don't think AoE is actually necessary. What else? It's kind of a weird choice. It's not very team-oriented. And if you have a player with a lot of experience playing pubs, sometimes you can expect them to be a little selfish.
Oh, hey, you're the Death Witch dude.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Sure! Clumsiness has a
You guys ready?
charm.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
here.
So again, same as last time, spreading some gear. You can rely on them to kill ambients and the little 6 storm mini patrols, the 6
This is
clan rat
Scullion's
things.
work. If you remove the rat men from the equation. Ammunition here.
Giving strength where it belongs.
Get out of the way. Gun.
Sniping ambient storm vermin, sniping specials. Being aware of your teammates. Missing specials as I pay attention to my talking,
This one.
but it's okay.
The
Again.
winds turn against me.
Just enabling my teammates. Basically, everyone in the game loves smashing rats. It's just so fun. That's what they're going to want to do. Keeping my positioning. By my positioning, I'm suggesting where they should be. But look, 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 look. A mini patrol from behind, so you can know where he's going to be.
A little bit of lag on my end. Anyone else?
Let's go up forward real quick, real quick.
Try the apothecary.
Where are you located?
Back on your feet, Kruber.
We'll have to go around.
And let's see.
He's hiding
pings.
over there, I'm guessing.
So yeah, the elf has 200 something pings, so he's gonna be a little low. We'll get you a healing after this. There'll be something you have to carry. Just play it safe. So you don't want to read too much into it, but by the fact that the elf didn't listen there, that's kind of what we expected. We kind of expected him to be like, I have a lot of experience. I have a way I like to play this. I've played this patrol 100 times. I'm hanging here. And that's fine. You can expect that. And maybe it was a bad call. Maybe I should have just let them naturally chill. I do like to grab bombs for myself again to try to save down players. Go check this spot too. Nope, no heals, unfortunate. Alright, there's a chest up here. Waiting for the elf to do whatever the elf does. It's kind of a surprising thing. Like, what's the elf doing there?
This way.
Again, the elf kind of has a way that the elf plays, and that's what the elf is doing here. So we're going to hope that after a few situations where he kind of notices that he's the only guy over there, he will adjust.
Must you keep falling down,
What the
Ranger?
hell?
Stop wasting my time. Get up, dwarf.
Why don't we just do the second Grim? Is that cool?
Shalia's gift here.
Did
I
you
should
hear
have
that?
dodged that easy.
Tortured cobweb.
Slavic has a heal share. Why don't you go ahead and do it, Slavic?
Alright.
You want me to down you, Outlaw? Alright, okay, you're fine.
Sergeant, I order you to get aid.
Or I'm an elf.
I was waiting for the elf to come back, but
That gun won't shoot again.
there we go.
Oh,
Another one?
so I should have just left click there, and that's fine. So they didn't quite kill the assassin. Let's watch where he comes back. And we're looking at the dwarf because he's the one furthest away.
Potion here. Cursed assassins.
Elf, do you want me to
I'm
down
not
you?
sure.
Do you want me to down you,
No,
Elf?
I'm not sure if you
Oh,
guys are.
no, he don't have heal share. Come on.
Cheers. Medical supplies.
Excellent. So we're situated. And again, I'm not like paying supreme attention to my mechanical. I mean, obviously, I could be trying to
With the
carry
granary
through
sacked, of
supreme
course.
killing power. I'm trying to spend my focus more on being a good team player, watching positioning, a little bit of leadership. The minimum amount. The more you give, the more likely you are to come across as an asshole. Like raid leader. Like, people don't want to play with raid leaders unless you're literally playing with a pre-made group. What am I doing? Okay, maybe slightly more focus on where
Too
mechanical
much
there.
magic. Arrows, black powder, it's all here.
Paying attention for team fire.
Found a potion. ammunition.
Ammunition! Thanks, Valaya. It never stood a chance.
Ooh.
Oop, I popped that too real quick.
Oh, monster.
Watch it in friendly fire. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll let the door. Grab the revive door. You got the revive. You got the aggro again. So from my
Bye-bye.
angle, I was intentionally kind of staying out of it.
Alright, so
Should be lots of heals up here if we're safe.
it's fine. Yeah, you guys are fine.
Did you learn that in the army?
So Elf probably went down there because of ping. At 200 something ping, it becomes a little difficult to dodge Ogre and do anything against him. If you're going full kite, you can do it. Good chance of healing here.
Lumberfoot healing draft.
We're taking our
This
time.
mulch burns my throat. There's a bomb here. Found some ammunition.
Nothing upstairs. Oh, looks like our cat's come to say hello to my mouse hand
They are
again.
quickly becoming my most hated foe. Through this
Well,
doorway.
noticing the soldier's lagging a little bit. This is like the third time for him. So you gotta just expect it, anticipate it.
Portion here. I can't vouch for the taste.
No need for it.
They call
So
these
why hold
arrows.
strength
We
versus
need to
speed
throw
right here?
something.
Honestly,
The gunner's dead. Assassin rat's dead. But
neither.
these rats love their toys. Wrangler's dead. Were your legs too far from the ground, Cold Caesar?
Any distance is too far.
Found the right door.
So the other thing I try to do is when there's a reason to mechanically, right down the middle is probably fine. So when there's ambiguity in how to progress, that's like the only
Man, I
time.
popped it for nothing. For once, it's actually empty over here.
What was I saying? So the time I try to transition to paying attention is when a couple specials spawn. Then I try to switch away from focusing on what my teammates are doing to what the rats are doing. And the only reason I can afford to
Beautiful
play
30 FPS animation.
the only reason I can afford to play this way is because you can anticipate the players around you are mostly going to pay attention to the things right in front of them. Like this rat, you can tell he just enjoys playing the melee style, right? And the X sword is so satisfying to play that he's focused on meleeing shit. Like that's what he's doing. Oh, so look at what the elf's doing. And again, we've also noticed we can anticipate the soldier is going to 6-shot down the close. Not paying a lot of attention. That's okay. We'll go ahead and grab this. Yeah, that's a ping thing. Yeah, that was definitely ping on his
Not
end.
you, Elf. They're not done on me.
That was 100% ping on his end.
You know what? I'm having the same problem too. I'm also like lagging way bad. I'm gonna get about 50 to 45 FPS.
You're
Right now I'm,
50
like,
you're 50
dipping
ping,
down
though.
To the 29.
So at least it isn't ping.
Hmm?
You're 50 ping though, so at least it isn't that.
Me to open it.
Yeah.
I will resist.
Why don't we do down to the left real quick?
Windows update. You know what? Yeah. I've
This
got a
little
problem
gate
with
right
my,
here is awesome.
I just replaced my cooler.
Down here is a little safer if you want, guys. I'm guessing that spot's unpathed.
Found ammunition for you lot. I'll show you how
Okay, that's probably a vent. But it could be back. Nope, it's back.
That put us fast.
Alright, they're kind of waiting on me to progress. So we're pushing a little bit to bait the assassin. We're looking for the assassin. We're letting them do their job.
Could be Windows Update, but like I don't know if it is. I did fail an update though.
Barden's gonna die here. So I don't know what happened to that assassin.
Ah, maybe that's why.
Go in peace.
Let's back up a little bit so that she respawns at the beginning of the event.
Oh, she died?
Yeah, it's no big deal. We'll just wait out one horde by the gate again, and then we'll start the event.
Alright.
Found some ammunition.
Yeah, his ping's pretty terrible.
Keep focused. Stay in the game.
Mine's not that bad. Mine's not that good either.
So notice that when there was shit here and there was shit here, we decided to range these guys, not these guys. These guys were gonna melee all that shit. That's no big deal. So we'll kill this event, and then we'll go heal, and then we'll start. When we get there, we'll probably go clockwise, like hang along the left wall as they push. So like we'll go along the left wall and then around the event. I do too much time teaching. I was literally gesticulating as I was talking through my computer. Whatever good that did. So there's nothing better to do now, so we're helping the melee. But where's my eye? If we had my eye tracker on, you would see my eyes are up here and here. So that I'm ready to respond to that. Alright, let's push quick.
Wait, there's one more, hold on, there's one more town we have to get.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
forget.
he's probably his.
Potion.
No, he didn't have it. Alright, I already got that one, so we're good. I got that one, Dwarf. We just forgot one on the way somehow. No big deal.
Yeah.
No.
I think your best bet
Blessings of Shalia.
is to, like...
No.
Alright,
Down there.
heal up whenever you're ready, and then we'll go.
Blessed. As good as new in a moment, you'll see.
You want him to heal you from above?
Let's
If you
see.
jump up here, he probably can heal you. Looking through the wall, looking through the floor.
And I was thinking of someone else holding my tone instead, and I'll grab some health. Here you go.
Can you heal him if you look over the edge? If you duck? And right click at him? Soldier,
Where is
look down here. Look at the elf down here. Pull your heal out. Yeah, and see if you can get him. By right clicking him. Can you just see him?
Listen, let me bind that
There it is.
way.
There we go.
Healed by a dwarf.
Clutch. Alright, then grab the other one and we can go. Alright. That's fine. Oh, you know what? Here. Yeah, get the draft. Get the draft and see if you can pass it to him. I bet you can. Use the use key.
Where
Just
are
jump
those
elf.
rat bastards gone?
Jump up, elf, right here.
Hit the use. Can you just give it to him?
This is actually quite entertaining to look at.
Not quite. Oh well. Oh well. No big deal. Ready?
Oh, just get the tone, get over here.
You made a woman smile.
That could be
with
from
that
above.
strike.
There's a couple from above, guys. From above.
Look at this welcome dragon.
So we were paying attention here. We anticipated that. And we went to the unobvious thing. We let them do the obvious thing. Because you can always expect someone will bother to do that.
You in my regiment.
Alright, let's push up along the left wall. Put through our positioning. Jump down left side. Jump down left side. It's a nice little spot right here.
So we're just kind of getting swarmed up here. I want to leave elf in the dust. Up.
Oh,
Eat my bomb, rat
There we go,
swine.
my friend. Alright, follow the wizard. Come on.
Enjoy.
Hey, elf, over this way.
so we can tell by now that he's not listening. And it's funny, because like mechanically, he's probably better than these two guys by a lot.
Time for
And
some
situational awareness,
rat-catching.
even. Oh, did I get myself stuck again? There it is.
Careful. Yes.
Alright,
Alright,
progressing to the other
we're
one,
good.
to the other side. See, right. We could, right here, we have to gauge whether we think they're going to listen to us or not. And we got pretty lucky with the event spawn. Hey, soldier, you know how to throw 2 of them at the same time? So when you get close to it, throw, and then hit use, and then throw, and then use, and then throw, and then use, like in a pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I've not had enough. Have you?
Ow.
Why the Bretonian dance?
You should be able to do it way faster than
Oh
that.
shit. Yeah,
Let's
hold on.
not
Wait, watch.
leave
Get over
until
here.
every last rat is dead and burned.
Alright, I'm coming to back you up.
Good. A nice
Alright, give me a
crunch
moment to
that
learn.
strike.
That's fine. We got lots of excess room. Alright, we'll pay slightly more attention to our combat though.
Weird
Alright, you good,
stone
Elf.
apparatus.
I'm gonna go join them down there.
So the stone apparatus, probably up here. Weird stone apparatus. And we'll give him a chance to learn.
We're doing pretty good, all things considered.
Easy peasy. Throwing up right here is pretty good too. Can rely on Elf to focus on killing, and that's fine. Someone has to.
Got that filthy gas rat.
Oop. Is that me?
Don't close the door on us.
The wagon is full. We go.
A little bit of goofing around, no problem. Okay. But now that we have Rat Slayer paying attention and working well with us, I'm going to add him so he can play with us. So, he's communicating well, seems like he's friendly, etc. Definitely the kind of guy you want on your friends list, right? Like, even if he's just starting. Because, like, that kind of stuff indicates a good attitude, a mic, a willingness to use it, maturity, all of this stuff. And, like, you can get mechanical skill. You can get familiarity with the game. Those kinds of soft skills take a long time to develop. And he's not going to lose those overnight, right? If he takes a break for a month, he'll still come back as a fun guy to play with. And look, we weren't even focusing kills. We weren't even focusing kills. We were focusing specials. We were focusing storm vermin. So why do we end up with high kills? We just stayed alive. And maybe because we had a KB weapon, that might be part of it too. And again, I'm not focusing mechanical at all here. I'm not even like paying that much attention to the mechanical up front in my face. I'm focusing on positioning, decisions, and a little bit of communication. And I guess I could call it like social signaling. How do I come across as a decent guy, a trustworthy guy, a guy worth listening to, so I can influence just a little bit when it matters. So let's go ahead. We'll add him. And there you go. That means now if in the future I needed more people to play Cata with, it'd be boom, done. Hey Storm, you have a mic? So what does he have? Pot share. But you'll notice every time we got a pot, it was a useless pot. I actually don't think, with how easy it is to kill these days, kill Ogre, I don't think pot share is that important. Let me rephrase that. I don't think it's important at all. Did you guys want to play another map or you want to play this?
We're doing this again?
I don't care. I'm just running people through pub contracts, but it can be whatever.
Same on White Rat.
I feel like Decoy might have a bit of a hard time with that. That's a tough map. Why don't we see how this one goes, and then we'll make a decision.
Oh, we don't have a heal share on our team. Should I pack a heal share?
Ah, if you want. I find one Grim to be pretty good when you're doing these contracts. I mean, look, he probably doesn't have, and he might not have. Yeah, he probably does, but he probably doesn't have Grim. And it adds stress. Stress is like, It's like a negative feedback loop. Well, it's actually a positive feedback loop,
We're out
but a
of
bad
food,
one.
And if you and the other
So,
pockets of resistance
stress
sit
makes
quietly and
people
stand
harsh
any
on each other.
chance, we need
Like
to
every time things
secure
don't go well, they
supplies.
get harsher on each other.
The
And when they're
Skaven are
harsher on each
devouring
other,
everything in their
they
path.
play less
We know
well
of
with
one
each other,
last stop
so they're more likely to
on
have things to go bad in the
Mars.
future.
Alicia will meet you
And
there.
so, like,
Get moving.
success
Beat
in the
the
first
rat
2
end
minutes
to
of the
it.
run and a little bit of friendliness compounds the entire time to more success, to more people playing well with each other, and playing better with each other, etc., etc., etc. So it can go either way. And this is not just with like randoms. That happens with pre-mates too. Okay, we're focusing, looking for any ambient storm vermin. Nothing. Letting them do the easy stuff. We're marking the heal over there. There's almost always a heal spawn right here, by the way.
Medical
People don't see this one as much.
Medical supplies. Here.
We'll grab that pot.
Mark plats now. Food soon. Bicker later. Agreed? Found some
grab that.
ammunition. Every step was
Nothing else over there.
a potion.
Wasn't sure if you could grab through there. Guess you can't. Alright, we're just hoping the pace. We'll go through the apothecary.
Potion.
Ooh,
The gnawing
I assumed they would have killed him.
bones.
I actually think I take more bad hits playing with
I found a bomb.
another bomb.
You're a driven man, Saltspire.
We'll stick right here. It's faster.
See that you don't interfere.
And the funny thing is, as long as you have like one person following you, that's probably enough to get everyone else too. We might get an ogre trigger here. If we do, we'll run all the way back
A
down.
healing drop. Right here.
Look, shall you? Come on, I know the way.
Really?
I wondered
Where'd
if we
he
should
spawn?
have left you there. I prefer your strangled gasps.
Alright, so we're not pushing into the flats. We're staying here because it's pretty safe against specials. So like, if I'd gone to run after the horde, everyone else would have too, because everybody wants to get kills. Everybody wants to melee. That's what's fun. So if I'd done that, I would have signaled to everyone that pushing is what we're doing. It's gonna come right over this wall. No, that was him. Looking for more storm vermin. We're not seeing any. We're good. Let's keep right here. So long as at least one guy is following you. Lucky KB Brox. Always nice.
Keep your fighting. Get out of its path.
Looking for storm vermin. Grabbing this.
Healing drop.
Draft here, soldier.
Healing drop.
We're taking the 1 extra second, so when we say draft, we pay attention to who it's for.
Here it comes. Don't give me a potion, please.
Oh, they'll burn. They'll burn.
Don't pass me a potion. I have much here.
Alright.
The wind's turn against me. That hurt, but you'll have more.
We evaluated the situation. Push back towards Tome. Push back towards where the Tome was.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
We're not bombing because we needed it. We're bombing because why not? Like, we're making evaluations as we play. You know, can we slay faster? Like, what's safer?
We need you, Saltspire.
Because what you don't want to do is go for the hero res and have it leave you both in a bad situation. Where just slaying for a second would have been better.
Gotta love that haste.
Found some ammunition.
You guys, anyone has heal share? Okay, you could just heal.
Share on me.
You just heal.
God damn it, we have to find another way.
You can tell he's getting a little irritated right there. I don't know why. Maybe playing the same map too many times in a row, but no big deal. So why am I doing this?
Potion here. Look,
Double heal.
blessings of Shalia.
We're taking the time because by doing that, people will feel less stressed. They'll play better together. Like, pushing here is the right move objectively, but there's no objective in this game. It's all about like group morale. How do you see each other? Are you gelling and continuing to gel? Are you on that positive feedback loop towards doing better with each other and playing better and doing better with each other and playing better? Or are you on the positive feedback loop towards shit play? Getting mad, harshly evaluating, making bad decisions, not uncooperative decisions, and it just spirals the other way. You want to be on the positive feedback loop towards everyone playing well towards each other. So it's worth the extra 30 seconds here. We can probably skip the far supplies, we're pretty stacked.
Look out, assassin! That's a runner. Assassin rat's dead.
So right there, I sent the signal we're going in for supplies because I wanted Storm to heal. That was the only reason.
This will only take longer.
That was a signaling. I didn't actually need to go in there. I was doing it to send the signal that I wanted them to go in there. Your position is the way stronger signal than your words.
Medical supply. It'll give you a lot more health in the long run.
Which is another reason I don't go chasing kills, because it tells everybody else that chasing kills is what we're doing now. Because they don't want to be left out. And you can't blame them. Who the hell wants to be left out?
Hold on.
Very nice.
Ammunition here.
Staying positive. I don't give a shit about loot, but staying positive. Nice job. Nice ogre kill. Actually, I've missed some opportunities to compliment. Be like, nice kill, nice haste bot, nice strength bot. I meant to shut this off. I had it on because I forget why. Oh, because I was doing Death Wish. Look at my positioning. What am I signaling? I'm signaling we go right. Now watch what happens. Now also paying attention, because now he's going to heal, right? He's going to want to heal. Oh, surprising he didn't, because there were those 2 free heals there. He must not have seen. I'm expecting them not to kill that for me. I was expecting to get hit in the side, like that. The elf was saying, oh, people are going to pay attention to their side. No, they're not. They're going to pay attention to dead forward. You want to heal him? So, oh, face patrol, face patrol.
Right.
Storm vermin.
We might have not avoided. We might have avoided. So go to the other wall. Let's go to the wall over here,
That
guys.
was close. That was close.
Looks like we got lucky. We'll wait him out.
White.
Or let's spread out. I just saw him. Careful of that patrol. This corner over here is pretty good.
Time for some healing, elf.
More at your mercy, and the
Thank you.
Pale Queen will take me.
Did not see what happened with that assassin, but that's okay. We're signaling where we want to go. We're being patient. Horde behind. We're also, in the meantime, spending a little bit of time. He's okay. No need to go crazy here.
I have failed you.
I'll grab the ground. You hear the gunner? We always have our ears on. There's nothing better you can do for the party as a single player. We're hoping that they check the chest.
Which other? Can you pass your health to Uber?
Trying to save him. We're about to have pull more than we just killed. Probably a mistake, but I thought he was already triggered. Alright, let's push down into him.
Those gods cursed Skaven have done.
It's kind of a surprising decision.
There's still many rats to kill.
Drop in.
Nico, did you seriously consume your...
He was white too. There's a-
Assassin rat! Look! Ammunition! There's a bomb here!
Notice the soldier was about to get a little irritated, trying to hod that off
Bomb!
before it affected other players. I mean, we all get pissy sometimes. So if you're trying to put a little bit of leadership in, you're trying to keep everyone's mood up, everybody playing well together.
Blessings of Shalia! Shalia's gift here!
Give me a moment.
Hush, Kerbalian. You've known worse than this.
Let's do it, boys. I'm gonna keep along the left wall.
You're late. Hurry up.
Some people go right first here, so it's a little dangerous. I'm trying to
Let
lead
me know
by
when you
being in
want some
front.
Speed potion, alright?
Get ready. The pack is coming. Keep your eyes.
This gate at the end's pretty good. They're gonna slay for us. I'm gonna move it forward, so be ready to move. They're gonna come to me.
Not long for the world, witch hunter.
So I made a decision there. If I'd come right here, they would have come right here. Since I came up there, their positioning was a little worse, but in exchange, we got to move the event a lot faster. I think someone else grabs so I can pay attention to the special.
Save some for us.
Should be one more somewhere. Good.
Good job killing that poisoned rat.
Couldn't find him, so we just spam.
Should I pop speed for this one?
Not a bad idea.
Alright, here we go.
My blade sings very tickles. She's here.
Couple ads, guys. Don't get blindsided.
On your feet, sir.
Backstabber, a passable shot.
You can rely on them to recover from ads. The ads plus specials considerably harder. So right there, I actually expected them to follow the objective more than the ads, so I played ads. Again, I'm doing the job I expect them not to be doing. Oh, so close.
That's okay, we got what we need. We didn't lose anything too important.
77 hell. It's time to leave.
Okay. Those runs weren't like even close to failure. Now, obviously, you can get a higher difficulty spike. So why have we not had any issues? One, they've done a pretty good job versus Ogre, and I haven't had to carry. Two, we've been paying attention to ambient storm vermin and specials, things that normal parties have issues with. We've been removing those impediments. Three, we've been paying attention to the things that other people aren't paying attention to. And I say most importantly, look, almost a red. Some of us could have got a red off that roll. What was I saying? I say most importantly is we're making moves, we're taking steps to keep attitudes up. And by the way, nothing keeps morale up like things going well. Yeah, look, we didn't focus kills. We didn't focus kills. I mean, we only had 8 specials the whole game, and Storm Vermin did it easy. And also, look how many players stayed. So, in an hour, we've gone from randoms to meeting people to a pretty decent party that's playing well to each other and having a good time. All right, GG's, dude.
Maybe.
So I sent you an invite. Send me a message on Steam at some point, and I'll send you a link to a good Discord to meet other guys to play with and such. No problem,
Wait,
dude.
what?
I sent you some friend request on Steam. Send me a message there, and I'll send you a link to a good Discord
Me?
to meet
Oh,
other
okay,
people.
hold on, let me...
Nice bow, Slavic. I love that bow. That's my favorite bow in the game.
There are a lot of Jsats. What's your avatar look like?
This is Ratslayer talking, right?
This is
Oh, I had you two the whole
we got
time.
confusion going on.
Yeah. That's too funny. So actually,
Can you hear me?
that's so funny. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
actually pretty
press play.
interesting. That's pretty interesting that I didn't manage to put that together the whole time. We'd have to watch that again.
Alright.
You guys watching that
Good,
again, you
good.
probably noticed the hour ago.
Yeah, I gotta go, but a friend of mine will probably end up taking my slot here.
Alright, GG's, dude.
Thanks.
We set up that forge for you lot.
This map's kind of tough for random parties. There's a couple points in there where you have to do some unusual things. This map, the finale can be hard or easy. This map requires more motion. The original maps tend to be a little easier. You guys have a preference? I mean, we can do the same thing again. We can do Horn. We can do Garden.
Let's see, there is Chain of Fire.
Alright. We'll cheese the finale a little bit to make sure
I
it
need
stays
you
pretty
to-
easy. If either of you have a heal share, it might be useful.
I'll put it on.
This is actually a great thing for new players to have on. It's probably like the best thing they can have on. Don't worry about it, dude. I think
I
this
got
is...
you covered.
To warn nearby settlements, the dwarfs have built a line of beacons.
probably enough, player.
And our great Wizard has taken a special interest in one of them. Warning
So,
the main old is the
you can do
only
what we're
decent
doing
thing
with
to do
handgun.
anyway, so
It's
get
harder.
out there, find the
Especially to
beacon
snipe
near
Stormvermin.
Gallows and set it ablaze.
But it's definitely possible. It'd probably actually be good practice for me. I probably should be doing it. So like a handgun, one-handed sword, or handgun or Bach on Dwarf would be fine for this. Obviously, True Flight Sword Dagger is like insane, because he'll also be an Ogre Slayer at the same time. The issue I have with handgun is it's harder to just knock out the Packmasters before they become a problem. Obviously, you can't shoot around the walls.
Well, are we lighting the beacon or what?
Don't let
Hey, Dwarf, can you hear me?
Jethro stop fighting
Sir
that fire.
Fulshire.
Maybe
Yeah,
not even death.
Sweet.
Oh, well,
All right,
not
you
even
guys
an
ready?
elf
We'll keep
lives
left.
forever.
Oh, fine. We'll send the
Man, I've
warning.
seen your videos on YouTube. Pretty good, man.
It might
Yeah,
be
it's
very quiet.
Is it?
One
If you want to give me 1
step
second, I'll
closer.
boost it.
Yes, axe, that's quite a hook. Did you see
Another
that?
century, we
Cleanest
might be
kill I've
almost
ever made.
Now it's as high as it gets. So the one thing you can do is like reduce like some of the other sounds, so that mic is the only loud enough that's loud.
Make the rat filth pay.
I did that a long time ago. It helps a lot. Good question. Let's chill here for a second and look. If we have to restart, we have to restart. Let's just figure it out.
'Cause I always have that problem.
Go to options, to audio options, to VoIP sound or something like that, and you can probably boost just that.
One step closer.
Steady, Dory.
Okay, I boosted everything else.
How's it sound?
That sounds good. I boosted everything down to
Sweet.
40%, so.
Come here along the left wall. Always safer along the wall. You know what? We should do this
Got me good there.
I was trying to not... Actually, the hardest thing I'm doing right now is not hitting...
On your feet, Saltspire.
Is not hitting on... Like, the push to talk when I don't mean to. What I was going to say is we probably should do this again with a different tag.
Potion.
Because it's a little unrealistic, because I get a slight advantage.
Potions. Backstabber.
There he is.
You got the assassin.
Oh. Another good setting is to turn Bloom on. It makes the assassin glow a little bit. So this dwarf is actually making it take longer. Like, literally, he's just making it take longer. Because every time he shoots that, he probably attracts an extra 2 rats that we didn't have to kill otherwise.
This way.
We'll just hold on to that for him.
Assassin. One less assassin to worry about.
Nice. Keep right here. If we get Ogre, we'll come back to like here-ish.
Judgment is served. If not by my hand.
Slavic, it's gonna be like all you on Ogre, me. I'll try and keep the ammo for
Rock
it.
that haste.
Who's that? My blood.
Oh, we did not heal him? Oh shit.
Movement in the shadows.
I thought he had a heal. Oops. Alright, well, we'll get him before the event. I thought I heard a gunner. I do not know where he is. Shit happens.
Don't be hard on yourself, man.
So look, people are being nice for me. Back up, back up, back up. I think you have to go up the left wall here. I hope. I hope I remember.
Rot ogre. Face me. Rot ogre.
Oh shit, it's gonna be everyone but me. Sorry guys. Alright, we'll go back up the other way. Somewhat dangerous, but that's okay.
Found some ammunition.
Oh, maybe we
That's an assassin. We're worried about the other shit. We're looking for that assassin. Because I should have helped.
We bagged a sack rat.
Obviously, because...
Let me guess.
Oh god, fucking damn it.
Don't need to not. Just help me up.
There you go, away. What
who had the heal share?
Both of us out in one
Elf?
hit.
Open at them, dwarf. Medical supplies.
Finding my
Oh,
way.
still dwarf.
It's a rattling gun. Nobody else sounds like that.
That means he's probably up here.
Healing tools if you're feeling weak, Trengarazi.
Skaven gunner. Gunner is dead.
Wanna grab that, Slub?
Look, blessings of Shalia. There's a bomb here.
Another one up here.
Bomb.
If you want to top off
Healing
dwarf.
draft.
get that heal, El? There's a heal back there.
Yeah, he grabbed one. Oh. Oh, I don't know where it went. Okay,
it's
we'll be
not
okay,
back
though.
there.
It's almost certainly to be another one up here, though. We'll be okay.
Thing is, we failed the contract because we're not supposed to
I
die.
Oops.
Oh, poop.
Come on, down here.
Actually, don't know where that is.
Oh, the hint of finesse in that kill.
Shelley's gift here.
So you see what I'm doing with the right click? I'm looking
Healing
for the
draft,
special.
if needed.
From here!
Normally this is a worst ogre trigger right here, but obviously
here.
we're lucky.
It's small, filthy, and noisy. Just like a dwarf.
Patrol, forward, left,
There's a
forward, left.
fireball waiting for the next rat that shows its muzzle.
Where the hell is the rest of that patrol?
I hope they fix that shit from the side too.
A potion.
Maybe next weekend we'll try this in such a way. With any benefit I would have. A little closer to the end, guys. Now, I'm micromanaging a little bit here because I'm trying to keep Salt Spire alive. Oop.
They're gnawing my bones.
He's forward to the right somewhere. Oh wow. No, he's not.
Would you lose the other eye, Mayfly?
It's all here. And the bridge is stopped. Get it moving.
Alright, back in. I'm micromanaging a little bit. The only reason I am is because they're listening to me, right? So I'm gauging my audience, or I should say my party, and I'm saying, hey, these guys don't mind, like, guiding a little bit. I'm trying to minimize it, though. I'm trying to keep the communication clear.
I'm keeping count, Weight Watcher. Fire burns gas.
He's probably above me. I'm shading out because I'm trying to bait the shot.
Good job killing that poison rat.
Under sustained attack!
Okay, so we're taking more damage than we need to, but we'll regrowth it back. We want to pay attention to that. The nice thing about 10% regrowth is you don't have to pay that well. Are those patrols coming back?
Your hunt doesn't end
Yeah,
yet.
that happens.
Careful, wait, careful, come in. I have no idea what the hell is happening with this.
Look, a pack of
No,
black rats.
they run back and forth
Yeah,
because there's not really much of a point they can despawn at.
Got a runner! Black furs are bigger.
Who's got the pot share? Do your thing.
The vermin
Oh,
bite
never mind.
their stench, doesn't it?
They make that sound when they turn around
Not
too,
as
I
tough as
guess.
you claim, One Eye.
Good.
Hey, have you guys noticed the Hand of Shalaya? The share, like, on heal other? It got a huge buff.
Really?
Yeah, it now, the one that when you heal other, it also heals you some.
Oh yeah, I actually put that on my bot.
Yeah,
It's pretty fun.
it's crazy. It's basically a double full heal now.
A storm vermin.
Okay. So they're taking, like, the one low-level player is so...
I
not
don't
paying
feel
attention.
good.
On the upside, no more surprises.
Do we have a heal share? Who has it? Slavic. And I can't give it to
Healing
him.
draft over here.
Double heal.
Oh, I hope it heals better.
And we'll
than
just
it
try to play
tastes.
better. That's it. Anytime you see a ridge, suspect teleport. Alright, forward to the left real quick.
So should we do the skip at the end rather than bother with the
Ah.
final part?
I was going to do the other cheese. That's slightly less cheesy.
Back!
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Get clear.
That trajectory confused me.
You got there.
I'm trying to stay along the wall. I'm watching the Salt Spire because I'm expecting him to go down.
Ah, potion.
This is the stairway.
A potion.
Should I pop a speed for you guys?
Nah. So, do you guys want to... I don't even know what the full cheese is now. But the minimum cheese is we go start the event, we run back, we play Last Stand for 2 minutes, and then after the special spawns slow down, we go do it. You want to do that level of cheese? We're looking. We're expecting the people from behind. We're expecting the front to be okay. You know there's plenty of heals up here, so it's okay. There's usually some heals down here.
Look! Ammunition!
Nope, just ammo. We're watching positionings. We've got a little bit spread out. Okay, excellent. I expected the elf to be the target. It was almost certainly going to be the elf or me. The game computes what's called a loneliness value. It's just basically asking, are you away from other players, and how long have you been away from other players? If it's high, the assassin will go for you. I see, like I keep going back and forth between push to dodge. No. Okay, I guess I could pay attention to anyway, kind of a little. He's probably down here.
Assassins! Assassin rat's dead!
They'll have to do.
So when we start the event, it's really careful how we go back down. So we'll all run together.
Healer's tools. Not before time.
Anyone want to top off before we go?
We're coming back. Leave it.
Come back here.
You'll see.
I've never done it like this.
This is the pass.
This wood's too frozen for me to ignite. Someone stand on that plate. We'll use the dwarf mechanism.
So I don't know what could look what just happened. Like he rushed for no reason. He got hit in the back. Okay. Back down. Drop here. Keep as left as you possibly can. And then we're going to go back up by ammo box and hold for like 2 minutes. We'll play Last Stand for 2 minutes. With infinite ammo, mind you.
You got it.
So we'll try to play conservative, play along the wall, play safe, because as many heals as we have right now is all we're going to get. So let's maybe group up on the wall.
When they come, leave some for me.
We're looking for that gas rat. That's so stupid. So the way this works, a lot of these events, is it's hard-coded. Or at least or it picks within a couple random sets, and it slows down after a little while. Like, for example, the end of Smuggler's Run, at the end of it, once you go through a few waves, it's like easy, or almost nothing after that. I wasn't quite sure what the pathing would be there. It's a good shot from the crossbow. There's a gunner we just heard.
Get down, Skaven gun.
Based on having a decent headset, we knew where he'd be. Okay, based on the call out, we know he's up here or down here.
Watch over us.
At last, ammunition.
All right, we'll wait one more wave and we'll do it.
Get out of the way, gun!
Again, based on the call out, he was closer and he was looking this way. Meaning, since the elf did it, we absolutely know the special was over here in this like cone. All right, as soon as this wave's done, we'll push nice and gently up to the vent and we'll hold. Alright, let's do it.
Hey, dwarf, want to pass me a speed potion?
Tear its tail off. Good. A nice
Thank you.
crunch to that strap. Come on, up here. Over there, strangler.
It's okay.
Oh, well.
I saw him, but not almost not at all.
All night.
We're trying to make sure nobody gets backstabbed here. I guess I should have made sure I wouldn't get backstabbed here. We're here so that if we have to respond to specials. Behind you, Saltspire. Trying to make sure we don't get ambushed or backstabbed. Special spawns likely here or there.
Black rat. Roland's eyes. The fire's ready to take.
Try not to jack all the kills. You don't want to look like a jerk who's just kill hunting. The nice thing about Bolt is, again, you can cover from afar and not have to worry about ammo. It's much easier to social signal. And you basically never friendly fire. Okay, based on the call out, he's almost certainly down here.
Smells like a bundling. What's this?
Black rat. It will burn.
Ah, you're a rattling gun.
Interesting. That means over here or here.
Killing the rattling. She's cursed. Too much.
I saw the Packmaster.
Swine.
Didn't want to fuck around with it.
Come on,
Bye,
Saltspire.
Saltspire. Was this thing fun? Here, come here, right here, right here. Lean into the wall as you go.
I'm glad she's here. I've walked enough for one night.
Bye, Saltspire. All right, that's probably enough. You'll get the idea. Because this crew's now getting like good, right? Like they're playing well together, they're communicating, they're being friendly. Like this party is already easy at this point. Let's re-emphasize. So mechanical skill, like there's a minimum threshold, but it's definitely not like, can you solo a horde? Like I never had to do that at all. I mean, can you stay safe when you're getting pressured? That was probably important. The real things that got tested were like map knowledge, where specials spawn, where to go. You develop that with time. What was I gonna say? Map knowledge, social key signaling, sending good signals, building rapport, setting the example, and then like using your position and a little bit of verbal to set the tone for what's gonna happen next. If you rush, they rush. If you position yourself well, they'll position themselves well. And then there's just that positive feedback. You're either spiraling down or spiraling up. So I'll stop babbling here. Happy hunting with Cata contracts. We'll talk about it again sometime in the next couple weeks. Later, guys.